Ready for their next drive. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Breida. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he is finally out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. A big play there for the Dolphins. 48 yards on the ground.
27-yard line.
Once again, they run with Breida on first down. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line.
Jermaine Carter on the stop.
The former Maryland Terp, Jermaine Carter Jr., had the tackle.
6 at the 22-yard line.
On second down, Tua. His throw incomplete. The intended receiver was Jakeem Grant. And now it's 3rd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
Brings up
Tagovailoa going for it on 4th down. And he'll find Washington. That's complete. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Good. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal from the 1. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
the play, lost a yard.
They'll try to run this one in, and he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage, back at the 6. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down, 3 yards in the wrong direction.
Loss. It's now 4th down and goal.
The offense stays out there. A big challenge here from this far back, but they're going for it on 4th and goal. Tua on 4th down. And that is going to be incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Panthers will get the football back. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Play action now. Bridgewater. He's got a man on the crossing route. That's Moore. And they take this up near the 30 before he's taken down. That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down.
Panthers.
Bridgewater on 1st down. Flushed out right. Looking long for Thomas. And lucky to get away with one there. That one nearly picked. 2nd down. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
3rd down.
And he finds a man. It's McCaffrey. And he is going to have a Panthers 1st down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2. 1st down, Bridgewater. And this one is incomplete. Thomas, the intended target, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
He certainly had a good game throwing the ball so far, but I think he was trying to take that from good to great with that throw, trying to get one downfield.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. They'll throw again. Bridgewater. They will find Davis. That's complete. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. To the air again with Bridgewater. Open man is Anderson. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. Now a timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. On first down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Howard on the tackle.
On 2nd and a yard, Bridgewater. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins 16. And the Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. From the red zone now, Bridgewater. And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore.
Carolina.
DJ Moore as the first half is winding down. And the Panthers, they widen their...
Joey Slye to kick off for Carolina.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused it.
And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jakeem Grant. In the final seconds of the first half. And the Dolphins strike quickly here for 6 points. Well, this could be a big turnaround. They get the touchdown here in the final moments of the second quarter. And remember, Charles, they're going to get the ball to start quarter number 3 as well.
So what you're saying is if they take the ball down to start the second half and score again, it could change the entire complexion of this game, couldn't it?
Absolutely. McCaffrey on the return. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Dolphins down on the scoreboard, but they'll have it first as we get going in this third quarter. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
Tagovailoa on the throw on second down here. He'll get this into the hands of Breida. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
5-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They run again with Breida. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Tua looking to throw on 3rd and 2. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
On 1st down, Tagovailoa. Now they go screen. It's complete. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Not much there, only a yard.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Tua going to hand this one to Breida. And he's going to get this pretty close to a 1st down. Stopped at the Panthers' 38. 9 yards on the pickup there, and it keeps the drive alive.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Tua. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Fighting through it. He's got space. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. The Dolphin passing game rolling here. They've got another 1st down.
They ran that one well, and not only did they pick up a nice chunk of yardage on the screen, they sent a message to the defense. Rush the passer all you want, but you better be careful. We can hit you going back the other direction.
On 1st down, here's Breida. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Matt Breida, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from tying up this football game. He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
That ties the game at 21 apiece. Jason Sanders.
So all square here in this 3rd quarter as the kick's away. Fielded in the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
That's the reason we go for circle round twice for the encore. If you know, you know.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this 3rd quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. Bridgewater. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a 1st down.
And the Panther 1st down.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brought down at the 35-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the gun, Bridgewater. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete.
Bridgewater, a play fake to McCaffrey. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. He may try and run for this. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. He'll wind up getting 4 yards there on his own, but it also brings up 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll run forward with Davis. And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Now left side on the swing pass. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. So they have the big loss on that 1st down pass play and facing a 2nd and long. Bridgewater getting this complete to McCaffrey. It's a gain of 5, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 11.
5 yards on the play, and it's 3rd down.
And that is going to do it for this 3rd quarter of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. The Panthers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. That's to McCaffrey, complete. And he gets it just shy of midfield, but that's not enough. He's short of the marker. It'll be a gain of 9, and that's going to make it 4th down.
But it brings up 4th down.
Now Bridgewater on 4th down. Found his target. It's Anderson. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 48-yard line. And again, it's Bridgewater. That's going to be caught by Samuel. His 2nd catch. This one not quite as dynamic as his first. And it's 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Bridgewater going to give this to McCaffrey. 2 yards on the carry there, and it's going to lead him to 3rd down.
Taken down at the 41. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues. Hasn't been his best afternoon on the ground, far from it, but a critical 3rd down conversion.
This afternoon just got better. All right, you're exactly right. Hasn't been his best in terms of yardage, but that run there, that's the one your teammates look to you and go, okay, that's what we want from you. That's what we need. Now they have a chance to keep moving forward and a chance to win the game.
Gain on the play. 2nd and...
Here's 2nd and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field. And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit. Even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And this one is right down the middle. And the Panthers stake claim to a 3-0 lead. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
To end the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. They'll begin the drive with Breida. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
This is Breida.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. They'll set up a screen for Breida. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that's going to bring up the 4th down. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. 1 score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. And it's caught by Parker. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down.
At the 46-yard line.
To throw is Tua. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
It's another Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to throw is Tua. And his throw's going to be incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Mike Gesicki, and that'll bring up 2nd down. So he's unable to complete it there, and just not the game that you would expect from him. He's been off the mark, really, start to finish.
It makes you wonder what exactly is going on. Is he a little bit dinged up here, or is it just off just by a bit? Maybe he can get it back in this situation. He'll need to.
To his throw, going to find his running back, Breida. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 13-yard line. A good pickup there at 22. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining. Here's Breida. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere.
Taken down.
No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. On the handoff, this is Breida. And this may be a carbon copy as he'll again be stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
By Yetur Gross-Matos.
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Took their shot at going for the win, didn't get it. Now bring on the field goal unit, tie this thing.
It's the right call. I truly believe that. But if I'm on defense, I'm also staying a little loose here in case they want to be really aggressive and faking.
So a big kick to get this back to even. Yet now the worry is, did you leave too much time on the clock? Because another field goal the other way, that does you in.
You're exactly right. You didn't get into overtime yet. So now as a defense, you've got to think to yourself, you can't play prevent defense and just give up big chunks of yardage in front of you, but you also can't let anyone behind you. So you sit right on the line between the two, play the best defense you can, and not make it easy for them to move the ball downfield.
27-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. they get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call another play. But if they don't, it's hurry up to the line of scrimmage and either spike it and stop the clock or continue to move it downfield in order to try and get in range and win this game.
See if they can do just that. They'll contain him to just 4. Second down. Cool under pressure right there, escaping the pocket and finding what I think was not his primary target.
And some of these guys are just so comfortable getting outside of the pocket that they'll do it on purpose. It doesn't even need to be a breakdown. They move, and they know it affects the defense because a lot of times you get lost in coverage in the secondary, and I think you're exactly right. Wasn't his primary target. Found a secondary guy who sprang open, probably because of his movement out of the pocket.
Now Bridgewater, escaping the pressure right. To the right side, and he's got more complete. Now the Panthers going to signal for their third and final timeout as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Bridgewater. And this is going to be intercepted. Brandon Jones picking it off. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
The Dolphins take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They, of course, tie game, would like to avoid overtime if they could.
And a lot of people would go ahead and play it safe here and get to overtime and try and win it there. But, you know, sitting up here in the booth,
take some gambles.
I say let's go for this thing, try and push it, and maybe catch the defense back on their heels a bit.
See if they do that. A false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
Check Mike 21. Here we go, D. Get off the field. 21, Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Tagovailoa looking to throw it. He's going to look deep down the field. And this is going to be intercepted. Dante Jackson picks it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 5-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Tie game, and barring something incredible here, we're likely headed to overtime.
What I would do is either hand it off inside or more likely to take a knee and let the clock run out. Because if I'm back there trying to throw and a sack happens, the ball comes free, I can lose the game here. If I get to overtime, I can still win it.
It's a little teaching moment here. Overtime rules. Remind us how this goes, partner.
Okay, so in the past, we had sudden death. First team to score wins, but no longer. Now, if the team receives the ball, scores a touchdown, they win the game. If they kick a field goal, though, or don't score, the other team...
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
As we said, they control their own destiny now. Only needing 2 yards on second down. Now a give to Breida. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there and a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Washington now out of the gun. And a good swarm to the football defensively as they get him down at about the 40.
He's tackled at
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That was a pretty good job defensively to hold him to a 2-yard run. But I've got to think this offensive line, they're asking their quarterback for a different type of a run, one that they rely on, one they have confidence in, one they feel like they can block.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36.
Brought down back at the 36-yard line.
Check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21. Here we go.
Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Being chased out left. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. Well, their defense did its job. Now they're going to get the football with a chance to win it.
And it feels like they ran out on the field, and right before they did, they told the offense, don't worry about this. We got you. Okay, we've got the situation under control. We'll get it back for you for a chance to win the game. And, boy, they did it well.
And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback.
On 20-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Their defense did its job, got the stop. All they need is 3, and this is over.
Couldn't have done much else other than score themselves and end it. But they turned it back over to them, and now all they need is a field goal to win the game. An excellent job by the defense. Can the offense finish things off?
Part 1 is done, now part 2. What can Bridgewater do in the OT? And they have the football and will take over at the 24-yard line. So we will see yet another drive in this overtime.
For whatever reason, neither team able to finish this game off. I know that the first thought is, does anyone really want to win it? But I think that they both desperately want to win it, and sometimes you force things, and that leads to errors.
Well, it's out there for the taking. We'll see who can do it.
Second turn, defense, let's go.
After the turnover, it's Tua. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 7 yards on the play, and it's a 2nd down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And now a pass dumped off to his running back, and he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Looking to pass, Tua. And he'll go underneath here to Breida. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down. Got an open man, it's Washington. And here he'll get it down to the 7.
Complete.
Call it a gain of 5, and they're going to face a 3rd down. Well, right now, every little bit of yardage helps. They're obviously well within his range. It's just about keeping the football and getting in the right spot.
Know your kicker. Get, as you mentioned, get it to the right spot, the place that he wants to kick it from. And if you do decide to throw the football, it either goes to your team or no one. It's the only kind of throw you make.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 3 yards, all they could muster there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
How about that strategy there, Brandon? 3rd down. They just said, we've got faith in our tacklers. We'll give you the short stuff, and just decided to protect the sticks. So every time I hear fans telling me tackling's not a part of the game anymore, plays like that, I can clip and save and show them you have to tackle well if you want to be a good defense.
And he got it. The kick is good in overtime. He's able to split the uprights.
27.
We thought this game would be a good one. It did not disappoint into overtime, and it took the field goal to win it.
And we always pay lip service to how important it is to play defense. And usually we focus on the big offensive pyrotechnics, right? But in this case, they got